Morning, Dr. Lee.
So I see so many younger people have high level of anxiety. Anxiety is a state that you feel like there's so many things you're worried, you sometimes couldn't handle. With high level of anxiety, your immune system will be compromised or out of balance, and that can lead to more allergy symptoms, lead to autoimmune disease, indigestion. So how we're gonna lower the anxiety level and the stress level? And one thing I recommend people to do is avoid multitask. And I recently so happy that when you're driving, you turn off your phone and you don't talk to people, you don't text. Actually, I try to do that purposely so that I feel more relaxed.
Yeah, in Florida, auto insurance is very high, so I took it upon myself to have a mission, and I contacted 5 or 6 insurance companies. I finally went with one that was willing to give me a very good discount. I won't name the company, but one of the ways that they do it is they monitor your driving habits. So you have an app on your phone, and every time you start your car, it regulates a trip, and it monitors talking on the phone, texting, speeding, fast braking, going through, creating driving offenses, stop signs, going through lights and all of those. And you maintain a certain level that will be for your discount, and as you do better, you get a larger discount. If you fall a little bit, you'll get less of a discount. What I found to be easy for me is they do give you 8 miles an hour over any speeding limit. Yeah. So if I'm on a road that the speeding limit is 45, I use my cruise control. I let it go up not to the 8 miles an hour, but maybe 6 miles an hour. And I'm very comfortable, I'm very relaxed, I'm comfortable. I'm probably never in the passing lane. And I see how other people drive dangerously. I mean, when you do a little bit over the speed limit and realize that there are people going 20, 25 miles over the speed limit, I feel very safe. Lee did call me one time, and I just let it go into voicemail. In fact, if it was an emergency, I would just pull over, and when the car is not moving, I can complete a text message or talk on the phone because I'm not violating driving while I'm doing that. So I've gotten very accustomed to this and comfortable with it, and I suppose the anxiety for driving has decreased, and I enjoy saving a lot of money on my auto insurance.
Yes, and I'm so glad I might just switch insurance because, when you have your phone on there and you don't have any restriction, it's just like a reflex. People calling you and you pick up the phone and you don't have your calendar there. You cannot really schedule anything. So it distracts you, and your brain has to handle driving, has to handle conversation, and you make a wrong decision, your anxiety level goes up, and then if you have car accident, you really didn't save any time, or you will waste your time, and if it's a bad accident, then that's it, right?
Yeah, actually with this app that I have on my phone, as it's monitoring my driving, it's also has on the screen driving to the right and the left of me. So if there were an accident and I'm doing the speed limit and it's picking up another vehicle that's maybe making a lane change, so I'm kind of protecting myself and the insurance company by driving properly, and they will go to court to make sure that the offense is not mine and the payout is not from them.
So do they like a recording or camera? If let's say if there is a car accident and it's not your fault, And how they're gonna find out? They have a camera there?
They're tracking my driving.
Ah,
You know, in fact, I can go on a button and I could see my last 5 trips. And each one of those trips might say 16 miles. It took you 20 minutes to do 16 miles. And during that 16 miles, you obeyed the speed limit. You didn't talk on your phone. You didn't like it'll record a fast break. So let's say you don't see something and you see it late, like maybe the light changing, and you hit the brake very quickly, that will be an offense. So right so far, my percentage has only gone up, not down. But you know, I'm fairly new to it, and I hope I don't start relaxing and creating some of the offenses that will ultimately cost me a little bit more money.
so how much money you saved
I paid half
of your?
of what my insurance was before I got this program.
That's wonderful.
And I have top coverage.
Yes.
In Florida, you have to have top coverage.
Yes, and say for me, I think it's more like lower the stress hormones, because every day we have different kind of stimulation to the brain, and you tend to do, especially women, we tend to do multitask because our nerves connected, and then when the stress hormones goes up, your immune system is hyperactive, and then you can have autoimmune, you can have allergies, and also when the stress hormone goes up, your sleep will be influenced. Once you lose your deep sleep, inflammation, infection, everything will come back. So using acupuncture to lower the stress hormone, and so that you can have good functional immune system. But when you get out of my office, you still need to keep the stress hormone low, and one of the methods is try to avoid multitasking and learn from Bob to focus on your driving. Thank you.
One other thing before we close that I just realized is if I go by these rules that the insurance company wants me to go by, it's better for the car. So you're going to get more years of use out of the car if you don't fast brake. Your brakes aren't going to wear out quicker. The car is not going to have to run at a higher RPM because you're not obeying the speed limit. So it saves me money, and I'm probably going to be able to get more years out of the car that I have right now because of the way I'm driving.
So we gained so much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.